Here's my lesson 15 of 45 lessons at me being 45 years young. Pursue rejection. Rejection is a major opportunity to grow and improve. This is a personal one for me. I am a recovering people pleaser, and I know many of you can relate with this. The sole fear that I possessed for many, many years was the fear of rejection, the fear of abandonment. And at the top of the fear-based list, I feel people avoid rejection the most. But as I use other lessons, when I change my outlook, I change my outcome. What most people believe is that rejection is a negative. Rejection is some process of people being negative towards you. And what I'm telling you is that I feel you need to begin to look at rejection as something that's uncertain, unpredictable, and entertaining. You see, if you become addicted to what other people think about you, this is closely related to learned helplessness, is that other people will dictate your attitude, your mood, and your level of happiness. I'm sharing here that rejection is progress. In life, progress is a layer of happiness. As long as from an event you've learned something. I remember when I first started my fitness business a while back and talking to prospects and just messing it up so bad. And then I thought to myself, well, okay, that was embarrassing. That was painful. And then afterwards, I reflected on some of the mistakes I made. I really thought to myself, how could I have handled that better? What did I learn here? What is life trying to teach me here? Next time somebody asks me about my framework or business model or my rates, how could I answer that better? Now, as I look back at it, 15 years later, it was those experiences that improved me. If it would have gone just well or according to plan, I wouldn't have become any better. In baseball, if you hit 300, you're considered one of the greatest hitters of all time. Well, that's failing 7 out of 10 times. The key is, when you fail the 7 times, is going back to the dugout, asking yourself, how can I better approach the curveball next time? How can I make an adjustment next time at the plate? That's progress. Rejection is an opportunity to improve. It's an uncertainty. The reason you react the way you do, hear me out, I know because I was there for much of my life, is because your life is too dependent on what other people think about you. In fact, most people's lives are dominated by the thoughts of other people. They're constantly thinking about what other people are thinking about them. Let me share a lesson with you that a mentor told me early on in my career. Other people aren't thinking about you. They're thinking about what you're thinking about them. But if your life is dominated by the thought of what they're thinking about you or trying to get other people's approval, you're going to be dissatisfied and unhappy. That's what I've observed. Most people live their lives seeking other people's approval rather than their own, rather than having a clear path to what makes them happy and fulfilled, or being in alignment to what their standards are. They seek approval from other people, so then the fear of rejection is magnified because their whole life is dictated around what other people think about them. I see this too often in people when they're trying to transform. Their intentions are great, but they avoid the discomfort of doing new things. They avoid any rejection. If you're going to take back control of your life and start winning again, you'll have to accept the fact that there's rejection. And rejection is progress. Progress is growth, and you can learn from it. Everything starts from the inside. Hence, transform your life from the inside out.